So today we are going to be ranking every car in Fortnite from worst to best. I did do this quite a while back, but we have since received so many new vehicles that it is time to do an updated version, because there are now over 50 different vehicle models, so there are a lot to go through, so we're just going to get straight into this list. So at number 52, I've gone with the Octane ZSR. This one is decent, but it's probably my least favourite. Quite a simple design, and it's not a bad one, but I definitely prefer a lot of the other ones a lot more than this. Number 51, Masamoon. This one has quite a round shape, and it is quite a simple design. It does stand out with the different colours. The blue does look quite good on this, and I probably would use this, but I think there are just so many better vehicle models in the game, so that's why it's very low on the list. Number 50, Redline. This one again is quite simple, it just doesn't really stand out that much, and although the design isn't terrible, it's definitely not my favourite. Number 49, Endo. This one has quite a round shape, so it is quite clean, and I think the colours and the different aspects that you can add with the different designs do make it look a little bit better, but overall it's not my favourite. Number 48, Tigress. This one is quite simple again, very similar to a lot of the other vehicle models, so it's not very unique, and although it has some cool features, this one also had to be quite low on the list. Number 47, Insidio. This one again looks very similar to a lot of the other ones, although the actual design and the shape is quite good. I think there are just much better versions. Number 46, Revolver. This one is a decent vehicle mod. I do like some of the colour variations on this. Maybe this is a little bit harsh to put it this low, because the actual look of the vehicle model does look quite nice. I think it does stand out quite well, so maybe I could have put this a little bit higher, but for now I'm going to keep it at 46. Number 45, Komodo. This one is quite similar as well in terms of the design, although it's not very unique. The design itself is decent, and overall it's not a bad vehicle model. Number 44, Imperator DT5. This one is actually not too bad. I do like the colour scheme on the base model with the green, really does stand out, and I think it does suit the vehicle as well. But I think the actual shape isn't the best, so I didn't want to put it too much higher than this. Number 43, Werewolf. This one is pretty crazy. The shape is definitely unique, and it is quite different to a lot of the other vehicles on the list, but I'm not a huge fan overall. I think there are just much better versions. Number 42, Dominus GT. This one is actually quite cool with the actual small detail on the front of the vehicle. Obviously it gives it that unique touch, and I think this one is a decent design as well. I do like some of the small details with the grills, the wheels look quite nice, and the actual shape is quite good, so again, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh with this, but I've put it at 42. Number 41, Diesel. This one is also quite similar with the small details on the front of the vehicle. The grills look quite cool, the wheels definitely suit the vehicle itself. On the side of the vehicle as well, it's got some really nice details. You can see the exhausts and the actual door sort of merged in. A really cool detail and actual design. So this one isn't too bad, but I think at number 40, the Fuse is a better vehicle. I actually quite like the design of this, although it is very similar to a lot of the other ones. The base model with the actual pink, blue and yellow with black primary colour does look quite nice and does give it quite a unique touch. Overall, it's not too bad. Number 39, Octane. This is the classic, just simple vehicle model from Rocket League, and although it is very simple, it is quite cool to see this vehicle in Fortnite, but it's not my favourite. I do prefer a lot of the other versions with the actual sports vehicles or all the other ones like that, so this one is quite cool to see, but I'm not really going to use this often. Number 38, Diestro. This one is quite cool with the green base model. I think the green really does suit this one as well. The shape of the vehicle is quite cool, and again it's got some really cool details, so it's not a bad one, but I think there are just better ones on the list. Number 37, Sentio. This one is pretty crazy. So far this is probably the most insane actual design in terms of the shape. The spoiler is quite cool, and then the actual shape of the design, it's a little bit all over the place, but it actually looks quite good, so I did decide to put a little bit higher up on the list compared to a lot of the other ones, just because of how unique the actual design is and I really like the purple colours as well. Number 36, Void Burn. This one has a really nice shape. I like the spoiler quite a lot on this. Really makes the vehicle stand out and gives it an extra nice detail which definitely suits it. And overall, I would definitely use this, so I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Number 35, Beskar. This one is quite cool with the design. The silver base model is really nice, the wheels are very unique. The windows even look quite cool with the tint and the actual slim shape of those. The exhaust, the small details, the bonnet. Overall, it's not too bad, but not my favourite. Number 34, Mamba. This one is pretty cool, it's one of the newer vehicles, part of the Adventure Time collaboration. And again, I quite like the spoiler, and the blue and black colour scheme is great on this. I like the tinted windows as well. The black alloys on the wheels look really nice, and I think this is a great vehicle mod. Not too bad. Number 33, Nimbus. This one is really cool. The spoiler is great, and the sort of low suspension really makes it look really nice with the sport sort of theme. I like the bonnet, it's got some nice actual designs on there with the badges, and overall this one is definitely one of the best ones we've seen so far. Number 32, Shokunin. This one is actually quite a cool vehicle. Again, this one is from Rocket League, and I do like all of the small details on this. The base version with the pink and black and the stripes, the wheels, the actual window as well with the tinted sort of theme. I think it's actually a really good one. Number 31, Backfire. This one has been in the game for quite a while. This was part of the Metallic collaboration, and I think this one is quite cool. Just because it's a collaboration, I think it is even better. I think this one's decent, but I couldn't put it much higher than this. Number 30, Tesla Cybertruck. This one is obviously pretty cool to see in Fortnite. When this got added, there was a lot of hype around this, and it's pretty cool to see an electric car in the game. And obviously it's quite silent in game, so it is quite unique in terms of that. And the actual design is obviously quite unique with the very square sort of firm shape. The wheels and the silver design, it's not bad, but I didn't really want to put it much higher than this just because I prefer a lot of the other ones way more. Number 29, Nissan Z Performance. Now we're getting to some of the really good ones. I think this one's great. Really nice theme, and there's not really anything bad to say about this, so we'll just move on to the next one. Number 28, Scorpion. I think this one's really nice as well. Some really cool details, and even the small details in terms of the actual headlights and the grille, the bonnet, just everything all merges together to make a really good vehicle. Number 27, Jaguar 619. I think this one has a really cool spoiler which makes it stand out. Another metallic vehicle, so I really do like the actual design with the black, yellow and white with the actual metallic theme. I think it suits it really well, and I really do like it. Number 26, Mako. I think this one is decent. The actual spoiler itself is quite big, but I think it does actually suit the vehicle. The grills at the front do stand out, and overall, I think it's a good vehicle. Number 25, Samurai. Now this one is another really cool sports themed vehicle. Stands out really well, and the details really do look good on this. I think this one is definitely one of the better ones. Number 24, Lockjaw. This one is pretty insane as well, was added back in chapter 5. And I think the actual customizations, you can have some really good ones that really suit it, such as the flames. And I think the grille is pretty insane. It looks like it's got some teeth, so very unique in terms of that aspect. I think this one had to be quite high on the list. Number 23, Peregrine TT. This one has a really nice design, just a simple sports theme, but I think it does look good, so for that reason, it's high up on the list. Number 22, BMW 1 Series. This one was pretty cool when it first got added, having an actual BMW vehicle in the game. It feels pretty surreal to have it, but obviously this one's from Rocket League, and I think it's pretty cool to have this in Fortnite, and for that reason, I had to put this quite high on the list as well. Number 21, the Incredibles vehicle. When this first got added, and in my previous ranking, I actually put this bottom of the list. But over time, it has grown on me quite a bit, and you've got to give it some bonus points for the unique aspect. It's literally the vehicle from the Incredibles, so it's pretty cool to see in game. Although I probably wouldn't use this often, I've got to admit that the actual design and the vehicle itself, it is pretty cool. Number 20, Behemoth. This one again pretty insane. The teeth as the grills look really cool, and the design itself, I think it's just a really good vehicle mod, so it had to make the top 20. Number 19, Admiral. This one is pretty good. I like the stripes, it's got some really cool details. Overall, it's a good vehicle mod, there's nothing bad to say about this. Number 18, BMW M240i. This one is really nice. I like the purple on this quite a lot. The wheels look really nice as well with the BMW logo. It really does suit this vehicle mod. Quite a simple but clean design, and I think this one is definitely one of the best. Number 17, Azura. I think this one is also really nice. I think the actual sort of shape of the vehicle is quite low on the ground with the suspension, but I think it does look really good in game, and this is definitely one of the best ones so far. And obviously this is from Rocket League as well, so another great collaboration and another great vehicle overall. Number 16, Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. This one's pretty cool, obviously with the Dodge, and I think the actual design, it's simple, but that's what makes it good. It's simple in a good way, so this one was definitely worthy of quite a high place on the list. Number 15, Cyclone. I think this one is really nice. So many great details on this, it stands out, and I would definitely use this. Had to be top 15, I think this one's just really good. Number 14, 1966, Cadillac DeVille. I mean, it's literally a Cadillac, so it gets bonus points for that. A great vehicle, and it's super cool to be able to use this in Fortnite. I think this was a great addition to all the cars, and I think this is definitely one of the best ones in the game, just because of how unique it is and the actual type of vehicle that it is. There's lots of sports ones and Rocket League ones, but this one is super unique. Number 13, Lamborghini Urus. This one is really good. I really do like the Urus, obviously it's kind of like the SUV truck with the Lamborghini model, and I think this one's definitely one of the best. Huge fan of this, and it had to be high up on the list. Definitely one of my personal favourites as well. Number 12, Nissan Fairlady Z. This one is really cool with the design. It's kind of similar to the Porsche in terms of the design of that. I do like a lot of the details with the lights and the grills and everything about it overall. I think this one's great. Number 11, Quadra Turbo R. This one is also really nice with kind of the Back to the Future theme. I think it has a great design, and there's not really anything bad to say about this. It's just a great vehicle. Now we're getting into the top 10. So at number 10 I've gone with the Nissan Skyline GTR R32. I think this one is definitely one of the best. So many great things to say about this, and I think overall it's probably one of my personal favourites. I think this one just simply had to be high up on the list. So many players love to use this, myself included. I think this one's really good. Number 9, Fast and Furious Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. This one's even better than the previous Dodge. Obviously this is the Hellcat version, so even better. And it's super cool to see this in Fortnite again. So many players love this vehicle, and I think it's definitely one of the best that you can use. Number 8, Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. This one is obviously pretty insane with the Jeep theme, but it's got so many great details, and this is obviously from Tomb Raider, so gets extra points for that. Number 7, Ram 1500 RHO. I think this one is also pretty insane. The huge truck really does stand out. Again, huge tires on this, and I think this one is super unique in terms of the design. There's not many huge trucks like this. It's probably one of the biggest vehicles in the game, so it feels quite powerful when using this, but again, I do quite like it for that reason. Now we're getting to the really good ones. These are my top 6, and this was really difficult to rank because these are all really good. But at number 6 I've gone with McLaren Senna. This one is really nice with the design, obviously based off the McLaren, and it's really detailed as well, from the spoiler to the actual small details on the side of the vehicle and the front as well. I think this one is one of the best in the game. Even if you put this in your top 3, I probably wouldn't disagree with it, but personally I do prefer the McLaren 765 LT, which is coming in at number 5. I slightly prefer this version just because it's kind of got more of the McLaren design with the basic theme, and I do quite like the simplicity on this one a little bit more than the previous one, so for that reason I put it above it, but they are both really good. Number 4, Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline. This one's so good. A lot of players may even put this number 1, but I do prefer some of the other versions a little bit more, so I put it at number 4. But obviously this is from Fast and Furious, so it's really cool to see this in the game. The Skyline is a very popular vehicle, very famous vehicle as well from that series, and I think this one had to be high up on the list. Maybe could have even put it higher, but I think 4th is a fair ranking. Number 3, Lamborghini Countach. This one is insane. The classic Lamborghini theme kind of gives a little bit of the retro vibes with just the actual design of the vehicle. It kind of looks a little bit old school in that aspect, but I think that's really cool. It makes the vehicle stand out a lot, and this is just definitely one of my favorites. There's nothing really bad to say about this. Super cool one here. Number 2, Porsche 911. I mean, does this one need much explanation? The Porsche 911 is such an iconic vehicle, and this is definitely one of my favorites to use in game. The spoiler is so cool on this. The shape of the vehicle and the actual design is spot on to the actual vehicle itself, so a really cool one here. But for me, at number 1, I had to go with the Lamborghini Huracan. This one is my personal favorite. Huge fan of the Lamborghinis, but this one is my favorite one. I just think the actual design with the details, it's just got the classic Lamborghini design, and I think it just looks really good. There's nothing really else to say about it. It is my personal favorite, and that's why I've put it at number 1, and this is the one that I'm definitely most likely to use, and that is the list complete. But let me know in the comments down below, which vehicle is your favorite? There's so many good ones to choose from. It's hard to pick one, but for me, I did put the Huracan at number 1, but let me know your favorite in the comments below. And for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.